What's up you guys, Kilianja here, and we're here at your local restaurant in Legaspi Village, Makati. They will be opening at 8 a.m. until 2 p.m. serving delicious gourmet breakfast. I'm talking Southeast Asian food. So I'm so excited and I'm so hungry. Let's go inside. We have arrived here at your local. I usually go here for lunch or dinner, having my favorite torch, Salmon Donburi. They are launching their breakfast menu. I think they have 6 gourmet breakfast items and then 2 breakfast drinks. We have here the coconut gula melaka pancakes. It's coconut and chia pancakes, kaya jam, gula melaka, and mangoes. The other one is feel good waffles, shrimp paste fried chicken, whipped pandan butter, and palm sugar syrup. Kaya is very popular, especially in Singaporean breakfast. It's a quintessential spread to their bread. You know what I'm saying? It's coconut jam, but they call it kaya jam. Love it on toast, but this time we're going to have it on pancake. Edible flowers, mint, mangoes, coconut cream on top. There's also desiccated coconut, which will give it a little more texture. The pancake is actually made with a mixture of gula melaka, coconut, and chia seeds. Let's dig in. Let's get some of the kaya jam. Coconut, mango. First word is comfort. The pancake is kind of thick. If I'm gonna finish the whole plate, I'm gonna be really filled. Chia is fiber, so it's gonna fill you up real quick. Deep and sweet flavor from the gula melaka. Texture from the desiccated coconut. And the kaya jam is coconutty. It's just so good together. I love that I'm eating edible flowers. The mint adds freshness to it. Very interesting. A good way to start your breakfast. But I gotta tell you, I love waffles more than pancakes. So I have high expectations. Feel good waffles. Am I gonna feel good after eating this? Let's find out. I think they've used a different kind of sugar that made it green to kind of sweeten the waffles. Let's add first the palm sugar syrup. Whipped pandan butter. Oh man, let's spread it all over. So let's try the waffle with the whipped pandan butter and palm sugar syrup. Wow. It's so good. I like the pancakes, but I love this even more. The palm sugar syrup is like the arnibal in a different way here with the whipped pandan butter that is very airy, creamy. It just works well together. Now I'm excited to try it with the chicken because, you know, sweet and savory, that's kind of my thing. It's been marinated in shrimp paste. They put some flour, deep fried it until it's golden and crispy. Oh wow. Fried chicken done right. It's perfectly seasoned, perfectly salted, crispy on the outside, moist and juicy on the inside. It will go well with this waffle. I'm gonna add a little bit more whipped pandan butter. It's so good, fresh from the griddle, and then freshly fried chicken. Even when it's cold, it will still be as good. Wow. Sweet, savory. This is a good start to our breakfast. And then let's head to the next. Beef Rendang Eggs Benedict. And it's got buttered sourdough, beef in spicy coconut sauce, pickled cucumber, 64-degree eggs, and sambal hollandaise. sourdough bread. They're doing it from scratch here in the kitchen. I love beef rendang. It's one of the dishes that I fell in love with when I went to Bali, Indonesia. It's also served in other Southeast Asian countries like Singapore, Malaysia. It's more like spices, coconutty, very rich and umami flavor bomb. They have shredded the beef so it's easier to eat on top of a sourdough bread, but it's not your typical hollandaise sauce because it's got sambal with it, which makes it Singaporean / Indonesian. They also put sweet potato fritter and then salad on the side to kind of freshen up the dish. They also have here the smoked salmon and egg sandwich. The presentation is so beautiful. Look at the black ink bun. It's made from squid ink. It looks so fancy. Smoking it gives it different flavor, aroma, and texture. I'm so excited to try it with the arugula and rocket and some other greens mixed in there. Truffle fries together with their truffle ketchup. So let's try the beef rendang eggs benedict. These are sous vide egg, 64 degrees. This is gonna be a familiar yet elevated dish. I'm so excited to try this. Crusty, chewy at the same time. Spices that you get from a rendang is there as well. Very beefy. That hollandaise sauce that kind of coats the entire thing. It's kind of tangy and spicy from the sambal, and as well as a creamy flavor from the yolk. I'm so obsessed with egg yolks. As you have seen in my vlogs, adding it just makes every single dish taste so good. It's the cheapest kind of protein that you can add to your dish. Let's try the crispy sweet potato fritter. Try to break it. It looks so crispy. Presentation wise, it looks beautiful on the plate. It's so crunchy. It's got a hint of spiciness in it. I think they have put some chili powder on top of it. It's perfectly salted. It's like a sweet potato shoestring. And let's try some salad to go with it. I love that every single plate they have here have salad. Balance of flavor is key. So you have this savory, creamy main dish. You have that crunchy, greasy food. So you need some fresh, crisp greens, full of textures. I love that there's arugula that kind of gives it a peppery, kind of nutty flavor. I love it. So good. Now we're gonna try the smoked salmon and egg sandwich. Squid ink is something that I grew up loving. I remember my lola's cooking. She always cooks squid adobo with lots of squid ink, pure squid ink, no soy sauce, just the squid ink and vinegar with the squid. Oh man, I eat a lot of rice with that. I've had squid ink with pasta. I've had squid ink paella. Everything just tastes good with squid ink. But I think this is gonna be my first time trying a squid ink bun. And just look at that. Doesn't it look awesome? All the fancy greens on top. Smoked salmon. Oh, it's glistening. And look at the creamy scrambled egg. Oh, I can't wait to take a bite of this beautiful sandwich. Oh wow, the salmon is not overly salty. You can taste that smoky flavor from the salmon, just how it's supposed to. What interests me as well is the squid ink bun, because you can really taste the squid ink in it. The bread is crusty on the outside, and then on the inside it's kind of fluffy and soft. This squid ink bun is just so interesting. I love the addition of the fresh greens. This is a flavorful sandwich. Now let's try to pair it with the truffle fries, which is my favorite. Truffle fries and truffle ketchup. Elevated and gourmet comfort food. So freaking good. The combination of flavors, excellent. It goes well together. I can't wait to try more dishes. Let's go. The final set of this breakfast menu has arrived and we're finally having rice. We have here the glazed pork Nasi Lemak. It's got coconut rice, braised pork belly, sweet and spicy anchovies, peanuts, and fried egg. Nasi Lemak is the national dish in Malaysia. I haven't been to Malaysia, but I've been to Singapore 3 times already, and it's served everywhere. The main protein that they use is chicken, and I'm guessing because of the religious restriction that others may have, chicken is something that everybody can have in Singapore. So fried chicken, they have coconut rice, the ikan bilis or the dilis or anchovies, peanut, fried egg. This version is a gourmet one, which they use glazed pork. They wouldn't tell me the marinade that they used in this. I'm guessing they have put ketchup manis or the sweet soy. They have cooked it perfectly, plated it beautifully. The next dish is called salmon otak-otak. Now, otak is brain, I believe in Malaysia, and it's kind of the same here. Brain is utak in the Philippines. We have some things in common with our use of words. They call it brain or otak-otak because it kind of resembles brain that is whitish in color and it's soft, kind of squishy. What I know is it's being grilled. And the fish that is mostly used is mackerel fish, pounded into like a paste. So it's like a fish paste. They mix coconut milk with it and some spices. It varies from country to country. It's gonna be my first time trying salmon otak-otak, served with Hainanese rice, eggs that is I think shredded scrambled eggs with cilantro on top and pickled onions or ginger, chili sauce, and then sweet soy on the side. Let's try it by itself first so we can taste the purest flavor of this. I first tasted salmon, the ginger, a little bit of heat. The texture is kind of like tamales. It melts in your mouth. You don't even need to chew it. And you can taste the banana leaf flavor. You can smell the aroma from it. I love that it's not overly spicy because if you go to Singapore, I think most of the otak-otak they serve are spicy, but there are some that are not. They eat it as a snack or eat it with rice. For me, it's such a flavorful dish. The texture is really delicate. You can really have it as a snack. It's very light. So let's try the rice by itself. They use a good quality rice in here. I like that it's fluffy. The otak-otak, or how they call it in Singapore, the otah. I love that they put ginger in there. It just goes well with it. Now let's try the otak with everything. Get a huge bite of that. Oh, look at that. Look at the color. Such a colorful, flavorful bite. Oh yeah. When you combine all those ingredients, the fresh cilantro cuts through the spices used in the otak, and then the spiciness from the chili. It's not overly spicy, but you get the spiciness that you're looking for to make you eat more. The protein from the egg, a really balanced meal in terms of flavor and textures. You know, when you combine it with flavors from the sweet soy, the tangy spicy from the chili, the cilantro, fresh herby taste makes for a complete meal. Freaking good. Now we're gonna try. I think this is gonna be my first pork Nasi Lemak. I can smell the caramelized sugar. Is it sugar or did they put sweet soy in the marinade? It reminds me of pork tocino. The comfort that you get from the sweetness. You know when you kind of toast the tocino? It's not fatty pork. It's lean pork. Very tender. This is gonna go well with the coconut rice and the sambal. I hope it's spicy because I love spicy. Look at that. It's so soft. Can you see that? Oh. Let's get some of that pork. Put it on top of the coconut rice. Usually there's sunny side up eggs, but this one is scrambled. Huge bite. Oh yeah, your local is so brilliant for mixing Asian flavors in one plate because it's Nasi Lemak. Usually they use chicken in Singapore and Malaysia, but they put pork, which kind of resembles tocino, which all Filipinos love. It's like soul food. Coconut rice is something very famous in Malaysia. Anywhere you go, if I'm correct, they use coconut rice. It's very fragrant. Oh, you can really smell the coconut from the rice. Very rich and creamy, and it goes well with the sambal. I think this might have been my favorite so far. I mean, all of the dishes tasted good, but it's just close to my heart. You know, rice and meat and egg, something that is comforting, close to home. So I think this pork Nasi Lemak is my top favorite. I highly recommend that you get this, and the chicken and waffles, as well as the beef rendang on sourdough bread. We got here 2 Southeast Asian inspired drinks. We have a purple coconut. It's composed of dragon fruit. I believe that they have put the dragon fruit juice as well as the seeds, coconut milk, desiccated coconut, fresh milk, dehydrated orange, and then mint. So it looks so good. It's so vibrant and so colorful. And the next one looks very familiar to me because I grew up drinking sago at Bulacan, which is pearls and jellies. It's a local Filipino drink and it's available anywhere in the Philippines. Usually composed with the sago, the pearl, and the gulaman, sweetened by palm sugar. I love the sweetness of it when I was a kid, but you know, as you grow older, you get more conscious with your health and you try to avoid too much sweets. I really hope that this is not too sweet. I think they have put gula melaka or palm sugar syrup as well as pandan syrup, pearls. The base is Earl Grey black tea. The straw that they use here is made out of paper. That's a good thing. Mix it a little bit. I like that I can taste the pandan flavor from the syrup. Little bit of sweetness from the palm sugar, but it's not too sweet. This is for me. This is a drink for me. And then the pearls, they're not the usual chewy type that most millennials would go for. This drink is not sweet. I love it. Really refreshing. Let's try the Instagrammable drink, the dragon fruit. There's 3 types of coconut in here. The desiccated coconut, coconut juice, coconut milk, dragon fruit juice, dragon fruit seeds, the mint, and the dehydrated orange. It looks so complex. Let's see about the taste. What? You're getting the natural flavor of the dragon fruit, and then you have this rich, creamy flavor from the coconut. Wow. This is so interesting. It's really a must try. Between the two, I would go with the Earl Grey tea just because it's less sweet and it just hits the spot for me because I grew up drinking sago and gulaman. Really good. This is the last set. We just finished eating breakfast and wow, it was a gourmet spread. Everything is presented well, cooked perfectly. The best thing about breakfast, it hits the spot right away. The good thing about Southeast Asian food, even though you come from different Asian countries, there's something that is in common. Something that would give you comfort, the flavor blended well together. My favorites are the pork Nasi Lemak, the beef rendang, as well as the waffles with the chicken. And with the drinks, my favorite was of course the Earl Grey black tea with the pearl. So that's the end of today's vlog. I hope you liked it. Restaurant reviews. Let me know if you want to see more of this type of content in the future videos. That's it for Manila for now. I'm going to be publishing the rest of the Hanoi episodes from the Hanoi series, so I hope that you will like it. And then in 2020 we're going to be starting with more Singapore series, and so I hope you guys would stick with me. Make sure to subscribe, click that notification bell to make sure that you get notified on the next videos that I will be publishing. Leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you, and I'll see you on the next video. We're gonna throw back to Hanoi. Goodbye from Makati, Philippines.